read you a short story, and it's about a penny. The penny. In God we trust. What's a penny worth? Well, a penny, yet it's easy to dismiss a penny, something of so little value. In fact, a penny, the lowest coin or currency in the United States monetary system, is thrown away as worthless by some. This story offers a different perspective of the penny, a coin of great worth. The simple penny. Several years ago, a friend of mine and her husband were invited to spend the weekend at the husband's employer's home. My friend Arlene was nervous about the weekend. The boss was very wealthy, with a fine home on the waterway and cars costing more than their house. The first day and evening went well, and Arlene was delighted to have this rare glimpse into how the very wealthy live. The husband's employer was quite generous as a host and took them to the finest restaurants. Arlene knew she would never have the opportunity to indulge in this kind of extravagance again, so she was enjoying herself immensely. As the three of them were about to enter an exclusive restaurant that evening, the boss was walking slightly ahead of Arlene and her husband. He stopped suddenly, looking down on the pavement for a long, silent moment. Arlene wondered if she was supposed to pass him. There was nothing on the ground except a single darkened penny that someone had dropped and a few cigarette butts. Still silent, the man reached down and picked up the penny. He held it up and smiled, then put it in his pocket as if he had found a great treasure. How absurd! What need did this man have for a single penny? Why would he even take the time and stop to pick it up? The lesson from the penny. Throughout dinner, the entire scene nagged her. Finally, she could stand it no longer. She casually mentioned that her daughter had once had a coin collection and asked if the penny he found had been of some value. A smile crept across the man's face as he reached into his pocket for the penny and held it out for her to see. She had seen many pennies before. What was the point of this? "Look at it," he said. "Read what it says." She read the words, United States of America. "No, not that. Read further." 1 cent? "No, keep reading some more," he said. "In God we trust?" "Yes." And if I trust in God, the name of God is holy, even on a coin. Whenever I find a coin, I see that inscription. It is written on every single United States coin, yet we never seem to notice it. God drops a message right in front of me, telling me to trust him. Who am I to pass it by? When I see a coin, I pray. I stop to see if my trust is in God at that moment. I pick up the coin as a response to God, that I do trust in him. For a short time at least, I cherish it as if it were gold. I think of it as God's way of starting a conversation with me. Lucky for me, God is patient and pennies are plentiful. When I was out shopping today, I found a penny on the sidewalk. I stopped and I picked it up, and I realized that I had been worrying and fretting in my mind about things I cannot change. I read the words, "In God we trust," and I had to smile. Yes, God, I got the message. I think in these times, the way everything has been, that is such a great story and such a great message. So I hope you enjoyed it, and more short stories to come.